plans for a big military parade down Pennsylvania Avenue this November has been shelved due to skyrocketing costs. Yesterday, a Pentagon official told CNBC the expected cost of this parade had ballooned up to a possible $92 million just for a one-day parade, up from a beginning guesstimate of $12 million. 12 to 92. Well, today Trump wrote on Twitter, the local politicians who run Washington, D.C., parents poorly, know a windfall when they see it. When asked to give us a price for holding a great celebratory military parade, they wanted a number so ridiculously high that I canceled it. Never let someone hold you up. Well, D.C.'s mayor tweeted back saying, yup, I'm Muriel Bowser, mayor of Washington, D.C., the local politician who finally got through to the reality star in the White House with the realities. $21.6 million of parades, events, demonstrations in Trump country. Sad. You may remember, by the way, Trump got military parade envy after attending a Bastille Day parade during a trip last July to France. I'm joined by the Hardball Roundtable tonight. Ginger Gibson's political correspondent for Reuters. Jonathan Allen's national political reporter for NBC News and Digital. And Jeff Bennett is a White House correspondent for NBC News. Jeff, what do you make of this? I mean, I don't know. It seems if Trump really won his parade, he would have gone back with the number crunchers and got the number down.
Nearly everyone thought that this parade was a bad idea except for President Trump. And when he tweeted today that D.C. is poorly run, what he was really doing was hearkening back to the D.C. of 1980s and 1990s.
Yeah, but in the public eye, it's run by African Americans, and that works for him. You know.
Well, that's right. But we should say, though, that D.C. has a budget surplus these days. It has a high bond rating. Muriel Bowser is doing, by all accounts, a good job running the city. But that was not the D.C. that President Trump was trying to
He was running against Marion Barry.
You're talking about Robert.
Yeah, by the way, Jeff, this is so consistent with this guy. Okay, we're not shocked. Go ahead.
You're talking about Robert C. Byrd days in the old days when you go back to West Virginia and talk about how he's cutting welfare in the city. I mean, that's the impression of D.C. that a lot of people have. Muriel Bowser, as Jeff points out, the most popular D.C. mayor in history, or certainly in recent history. But what I think the key is here...
Clean as a whistle, too.
Clean as a whistle. Which
is good for any big city mayor.
But the key here is November. They were planning to do this in November. The president has a really good chance of losing the House and then doing a military-style parade. I don't think it mattered that the Pentagon didn't want to pay for it, that the city didn't want to pay for it. I think he didn't want to look like a fool after a bad election having a military parade.
Well, some of these weapons are so heavy that they actually leave tracks on tar.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.